Safe home. The safety project.
The real estate agent, concrete attention, every day. The activity of the real estate agent involves a great variety of situations, environments, and interlocutors. Every day you come into contact with unknown people, uninhabited buildings, construction sites, or unhealthy environments. Not to mention the risks associated with office work, car travel, commercial pressure, and customer relations. This is why it is important to know and adopt safety behaviors that allow you to work with awareness, protecting your physical and psychological health. Below you will find all the main requirements, divided by type of risk. Risks during property viewings. Assaults or robberies. Avoid making solo visits to isolated or uninhabited properties, especially with unknown clients. Always inform a colleague or the secretary of your destination, time, and person to meet. If possible, prefer daytime hours. Keep your phone charged, with your location on, and a contact ready to call if you need to. Falls and trips. Carefully check the condition of the floors, stairs, and outdoor areas. Avoid moving walkways, wet surfaces, damaged floors. Wear shoes with non-slip soles. Always turn on the lights or carry a flashlight, especially in dark or unpowered environments. Structural risk. In the presence of old, damaged, or renovated buildings, check the state of safety with the owner or a technician. Avoid climbing on unstable attics, balconies, or stairs, and do not lean on deteriorated elements such as rusty railings or broken railings. Exposure to mold, dust, allergens. Wear a filtering mask when entering enclosed environments with a musty smell or visible dust. Avoid direct contact with walls, old furniture, or abandoned objects. If necessary, suggest sanitization before future visits. Electric shock. Do not touch switches, exposed wires, or damaged sockets, especially in uninhabited buildings. If the system is active, check that it has been checked by a technician. If in doubt, keep the power off during your visit. Contact with chemicals. Avoid rooms where there are open cans of solvents, paints, adhesives, or building products. Always ventilate before entering and, if necessary, use gloves and a mask. In case of contaminated or toxic environments, postpone the visit. Falling objects. Do not drive under loaded shelves, unstable wall units, supported beams, or construction materials. If you enter an area under renovation, wear a protective helmet and safety shoes. Presence of aggressive animals. Always ask if there are animals in the house and make sure they are secured before entering. Avoid any interaction with unknown or loose animals. Biological risk and infectious diseases. Avoid contact with waste, food remains, or personal items left in the property. Use disposable gloves, sanitize your hands after each visit, and in case of infestations, rodents, insects, request intervention before returning. Contact with potentially dangerous people. Maintain a professional and detached demeanor. Avoid giving out details about your private life, and if you engage in threatening or suspicious behavior, walk away immediately and report the incident. Risks in the office. Posture and ergonomic risk. Use an ergonomic chair, adjust your monitor and keyboard to the correct height, and take regular breaks to reduce muscle fatigue. Visual fatigue. Adjust the lighting, use blue light filter screens, and alternate your computer work with breaks every 30 to 40 minutes, looking away for a few seconds. Noise and acoustic stress. If you work in shared and noisy environments, use noise-canceling headphones or create separate workstations. Continuous noise increases the risk of stress and loss of concentration. Slips and falls. Keep your hallways and stations clear of obstacles. Use non-slip mats in the entrance areas and check the stability of the chairs and shelves. Fire risk. Do not overload electrical outlets, avoid flying cables or malfunctioning power strips. Periodically check the presence and expiration of fire extinguishers. Chemical risk, toner and cleaning products. In the office, exposure to chemicals in printer toners and cleaning products, detergents, disinfectants, sprays, can cause irritation to the respiratory tract, eyes, or skin. Even if the risk is low, it is important to handle toners with care, avoiding inhaling dust. Do not force or open damaged cartridges. Use disposable gloves when replacing. Ventilate the rooms well during and after cleaning. Do not leave products open or within everyone's reach. Always read the safety labels of detergents and keep the data sheets in the office. On-site inspections. Risk of falling on construction sites. Use construction footwear, hard hat and, if necessary, harness. Avoid hazardous areas unless accompanied by technical personnel. Contact with hazardous equipment. Always keep a safe distance from cranes, concrete mixers, excavators, or other moving vehicles. Do not go over barriers or interfere with work. Exposure to gases or harmful substances. Ventilate rooms before entering, especially in basement or unventilated rooms. If you smell suspicious, do not go inside and contact the technicians in charge. Risks when traveling by car. Accidents. Always obey speed limits, drive carefully, and keep a safe distance. Use your phone only hands-free and only when you really need to. Drowsiness and fatigue. Don't drive if you're tired, distracted, or stressed. Take frequent breaks on long trips, hydrate and eat lightly. If necessary, stop to rest. Theft or robbery in the car. Never leave your documents, laptop, or personal items in sight. Park in safe, lighted areas. Always close doors and windows. Relational and psychological risks. Goal stress and competition. Organize your work well. Alternate your activities, carving out space to recover energy. Compare yourself with colleagues and see in comparison an opportunity for professional growth for you and your agency. Conflicts with customers. Manage negotiations calmly and firmly. Don't get personally involved, especially if there are differences, and always keep it professional. Risks and emergency management. Lack of knowledge of emergency exits. Spot escape routes in buildings before you start your visit. In large or complex environments, ask where fire extinguishers, ladders, alarm buttons are located. Inability to handle medical emergencies. Attending a first aid course can make all the difference. If a customer feels sick or loses consciousness, stay calm, call the emergency number, and follow the operator's instructions. The activity of the real estate agent, as simple and routine as it may seem, hides a wide variety of environmental, relational and psychological risks. Safety must become an integral part of professional preparation, not only to protect one's health, but also to convey reliability and seriousness to customers and colleagues. Prepare each visit carefully. Recognize the signs of risk and act prudently. Protect yourself, your health and your time. Safety is the first step to working better, more serenely and with more lasting results. Safety is not a document, it is a commitment. Your life and that of your colleagues are our goal. But also yours.
Safe Home. The Safety Project.